Hi, I'm Toni, and this is your daily tarot reading. And so let's see what messages do we have for you today. All right, up first with our oracle cards, we have your desires are within reach. However, this did come out in reverse, so that actually doesn't mean the same thing. So let's just see about that once we get all of our messages, we'll see what it means. Then we have self-employment. Okay, so this is a very direct message. Very, interesting. And then Archangel Michael in the color blue. So, listen, let's just go ahead and start off with this first one that is in reverse. It's card number 44. I love that. 44, when we talk about the number 4, this is the number of being in balance, right? And like kind of think of a table with all 4 legs on the ground. It's all balanced. This is the balance of your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical needs being all in alignment. But also the number 4 is the number of the angels. So I love the number 4. But when we add 4 and 4, the number 44, we get the number 8, which is the number of karma, okay? So this is the number 8 when we add it together, 44 in reverse, okay? And so this is a karmic. Right now you're in a karmic cycle is kind of what this reads to me right off the bat. And it says your desires are within reach, and it says disbelief, stubbornness, apathy, and anxiety, okay? So right now there is something that is stopping you from being able to achieve your desires. Specifically, there's some possibly a belief set that you have, a mindset that needs to be cleaned up, a disbelief, in other words, some stubbornness, some unwillingness to do something, some unwillingness to change or to see what the issue is that needs to be addressed. Maybe some apathy, just, not really caring, not really putting enough energy into what you were trying to create, or anxiety, letting your fears and worries and doubts, kind of talk you out of even starting, okay? So all of these things could be coming into play, stopping you from achieving your desires. And specifically, what kind of desires are we talking about here? This is for self-employment. Some of you may be thinking about leaving your job and starting your own job. Some of you may be thinking about just starting a business and as a side hustle. There's something about working for yourself here. And I really love the number because look what number this is, 34. You have 44 and you have 34. 34, of course, adds up to 7. So this is about being on the right path. But right now they're saying the path that you're on is kind of a karmic cycle. You are stuck in a karmic cycle that's preventing you from being, if you notice what it says, I love this. It says commitment, resourceful, confident, and rewarding. So there's some type of karmic cycle around disbelief, stubbornness, apathy, or anxiety that is keeping you from being able to pursue this self-employment. But look who is here and asking you to work with him. We have none other than Archangel Michael himself. And then this is card number 6, which is the balance of above and below, as within, so without. I love the number 6. This is just you working with your higher self, you working with the angels, you working with something outside of yourself. You are below, they are above. So that's what the number 6 is about. And Archangel Michael is showing up saying, hey, I am here to help you. I'm here to help you be honest with yourself. I'm here to help you observe your patterns, your habits, your fears, your anxieties, your worries, your doubts, your lack of commitment to yourself, your apathy, as they're calling it here, or even your stubbornness. I am here to help you observe it, witness it, and clear it out. Get very honest with yourself. Learn the lessons that you need to learn about yourself. But then also, let's clear out this karmic cycle that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you from being able to achieve. And for some of you, self-employment doesn't necessarily have to be even working for yourself. It could be reoccurring income that you have set up that comes in on its own. So it could just be any number. Self-employment doesn't actually have to mean like starting a job. This could be something that is just a nice little steady stream of income that comes in month after month that you don't have to do anything but just sit back and collect the check. It could be even that, but right now you're blocking yourself, and Archangel Michael is here to say, hey, let me help you. Let's call in the reinforcements and see what we can do to clean this mess up. All right, so let's begin by looking at the tarot. Let's look at the past. Let's see what arrived. How did you get to this point where you've got these blocks? We have the 7. The 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. We have, there's that stubbornness right there. 4 of Cups. So 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Cups. This is, you have had ideas. You've had things you wanted to do, such as self-employment, working for yourself, setting up passive income streams, things such as that. But for whatever reason, you are kind of not able to receive that. You see how this person is not looking at what they're being offered. And the reason why is you see this person's kind of staying there kind of stubbornly. Some of you is stubbornness, but stubbornness also has to do with holding on to these parts of yourself that are no longer working. Fear, anxiety, doubt, apathy, disbelief, all that is just holding on to it. And King of Pentacles. So look, you have these big dreams. You have these great big plans for who you want to be, the direction you're trying to go, whether it's career, friends, family, a lifestyle, a future, maybe, who you want, where you want to be living 10 years from now, whatever this is. Okay. Big dreams you've had for a long time, big plans. It just doesn't seem like, it's like, it always feels like these dreams are just a little bit beyond your reach, right? It's like, why can't I seem to get these seeds planted? Why can't I have this big idea, but I just can't seem to get anywhere? And here's why. Because you're holding on to, you're kind of in a karmic holding pattern is what's going on here, okay? This karmic holding pattern where you are, telling yourself you're not able to achieve something. That's what they mean by disbelief, where you are stubbornly clinging to old ways, old beliefs, old habits, old patterns that are no longer serving you, where you are feeling very apathetic. You're like, yeah, I'll get around to it, or maybe I will, maybe I won't, or you have this good idea, but you don't put a lot of energy or effort into it. Or anxiety, worries, fears, doubts, letting all this, these little voices in your head talk you out of it. This is the karmic cycle that we're referring to. You are stuck looking at all the things that aren't working and aren't seeing the opportunity to escape, to clear this cycle, to move on past it. All right, so let's see what that has led to in the present timeline. Where are we at right now? Where are we at right now? We are at beautiful, ready to move forward. The Three of Wands, really ready to let this just be a part of your past. So we have, love that very much, the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. We didn't get a timing card here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a fourth card just for the timing. Give me a timing card, please. What is the timing on this for me, please? Emperor. So we're going to go ahead and go with that as being Aries. We just came out of Aries season. We quite literally just ended it as the time that I'm recording this. So if you're watching this in the live time when I'm showing this, where it's going to be in around May 2024, we're in Taurus season. So Aries season just passed. So this is a full year from now, okay? Which actually, just kind of looking at the timing here, or just looking at the spread, makes sense. So here we are. We have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. You are really ready. You are ready. Before you're just stuck looking at whatever it is, your fear, your worry, your anxiety, your doubt, your apathy, your stubbornness, your habits, your patterns, whatever, that's kept you trapped in this karmic cycle of not being able to really go after, the big goal, to really achieve the big dream. But now, look where you're at. Now, look where you're at. You've gone from not wanting it, kind of resisting it, kind of not seeing the offer, to look, the Two of Cups. Okay, here you are, not only with the offer, you're extending it to somebody, but you're receiving an offer from somebody else who's giving it to you. So this is a a mutual exchange of love. And so here we are. What I love about this is this Knight of Pentacles. Even though this isn't the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords would be Archangel Michael. There is this energy of someone coming in to lend you a hand. And basically what this is you are ready to really kind of look at, wait a minute, is it me? Am I the problem? Is that energy. It feels like over the next 11 to 12 months, over the next year, coming into Aries season next year, which is great because when we talk about the Emperor and Aries season, this is the fresh start. This is the beginning of the zodiac year. This is the, the calendar year may start in January, but for the zodiac year, it kicks off in Aries season. So this is a fresh start, a new beginning, really leading the charge towards a new direction. And what are we leading the charge towards? Actually seeing the plans come true, actually sticking with the path that we want to take, not being, this is a different view that you've seen yourself take. This is you observing yourself, witnessing your old habits and patterns and saying, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to be a little bit more committed to myself, a little bit more committed to my dreams, a little bit more committed to me. And in doing so, as you're loving yourself, you're healing yourself, you're healing your path forward, but not only that, you're healing your relationships with yourself, with everyone around you, your friends, your family, your coworkers, associates. This is really a big deal. So it's what you're trying to achieve is going to take some time. This is a whole year worth of work is what it looks like. It feels like you're moving into something very healing over the next year. But the thing is during this time of healing, what you're achieving is bigger than you. It's impacting your whole community. This is the caduceus. This is the symbol of healing and of health, right? And so you're really healing the partnerships and the community that you have in your life. So where does this lead us? We have the Knight of Wands. Where are we going? Where is this headed? So this is basically a year from now. Wow. All right. We have the Knight of Wands. Excuse me. We have the Five of Swords is in reverse. And look at how we end. The Ten of Cups. Let's see what's underneath to support this. So what this is saying, let's go ahead and pull this out. We have a Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Empress, Temperance is showing up next to that. Wow, Magician. Let's just stop. Let's just stop right there. That's a lot of major arcana underneath supporting you. In fact, those are the first three major arcana, so we'll get to those here in a second. So where are we headed? Feels like this is the year where you buckle down. You really keep your eye on the prize. See how you're not looking at anything but where you're going, and your feet are all on the ground, and you are very level-headed, grounded, just, that dark horse energy, slow and steady coming in, right? But also focusing it not just on yourself, but as you heal yourself as within, so without, right? Healing the community and the groups and the people you love around you. This really leads to you doing a lot of self-introspection, but I believe also moving in a whole new direction. I think what we're moving towards is really focusing on not just healing yourself, but how the impact of healing you is impacting your community. I think that you're really understanding what parts of yourself you were holding on to for so long that were blocking you creatively. And this is a fundamental shift. Here is Archangel Michael showing up right there. There is Archangel Michael himself showing up. This is a fundamental shift of you taking back your power, but understanding that as you take back your power, as you're healing yourself, this entire next year is leading to you discovering, I don't want to say your gifts, but just understanding how powerful you are. You have Archangel Michael and Temperance. Temperance being Aries. Remember, I said Aries being a very important time this time next year. This is exactly what this is. This is the energy of stepping into the new beginning. I'm just trying to tell you, by Aries season next year, if you will sit down and focus on looking at how you're blocking yourself, where you are getting in your way with disbelief, stubbornness, apathy, and anxiety, and call in the angels, ancestors, guardians, gods, the therapist, the tarot reader, the counselor, the best friend, the mama, whoever you need to do the work with, do the work, okay? Spend this year working on where are you blocking yourself, and ask for reinforcements. And as you do, you release these limiting ways. You open yourself up to new beginnings. And let me tell you, this impacts the whole, okay? All right, I hope that you enjoy this. If you did, I hope you'll come back tomorrow to see me again. Until I see you again, you take care of yourself. Love you.